And welcome back. I feel like we're doing the Spider-Man meme, you know, where he's pointing at it, because look at the way we're dressed.
All right.
We're the same guy.
Right. We did not talk about it ahead of time.
Please introduce yourself to the folks at home.
Yeah, so my name is Michael Hemsworth. I am the founder at New Songs. So I'm a music teacher, and I'm now the author of a new book because I'm really, really passionate about what we're doing with our kids and with music.
I get to hang out with you one morning down there. It was so much fun, so much fun. But you bring up an issue. Your kid, you want to get them into music and stuff like that, but you want them to have the best experience doing it. And sometimes, you know, they play for like 2 weeks and then they give it up.
Right.
We want them to keep going on.
Right.
So is that what the book's about?
A lot, yeah. I mean, so there's a lot what I call kind of a factory mindset where it's like, okay, well, we put them in here and then we put them through the music lesson factory and then this is what they should pop out and do. And it's never like that. So we're like, well, that didn't work, obviously. And so it's really interesting that you have a garden segment because that's sort of a primary analogy for me is that gardening idea that, you know, gardens are not like factories and you can't be like, okay, they're all going to pop out, you know, perfectly aligned and exactly the way that we expect them to.
I see what you're saying.
You can do a lot of things that are going to nurture it. So, you know, I may or may not be able to guarantee, you know, that this is what my pumpkin's going to look like at the end of the season, but I do know sort of best practices that are going to help them be whatever pumpkin they're going to come up to be, you know?
I love that you followed through with the analogy. That was great.
Well,
that was great.
It's in the book. So.
And then you carved that pumpkin. Okay, so give us some ideas, some tips. There's probably somebody out there right now, their kids in a class, and they want them to succeed.
Yeah.
What is something they can do?
I think the biggest thing is just understanding that there's a lot of different ways to get in. And that some kids are really strong music readers and some kids are really strong, you know, ear-based players and some kids are really, you know, want to make their own stuff and some are really intimidated by that. And so be really open to say, okay, if door number 1 is not working, look for door number 2 because that's one of those pet peeves that I talk to people like every day that they were at this doorway and somebody said, well, you're just not very talented. And I mean, and it happens, like, I talk to people every week and they've been told that at some point in their life.
I would say, let me throw this out there.
Yeah.
I am not a music instructor, but ask lots of questions to your kids.
Yeah.
Ask them lots of questions, because my son, he said he wanted to play the flute, so I got him a flute.
Right.
And he joins, he plays it for like 3 weeks, and then he goes, I want to play the clarinet. And I said, why are you giving up on the flute? And he goes, because I thought the flute was a clarinet.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's my bad. I should have asked more questions.
Yeah, that happens a lot too, yes.
Where can people get this adorable book?
Yeah, so it's on Amazon. We have a link on our website, on the New Songs website as well, so that I recorded the audiobook version, so you can find it very audiobook places as well too. And then at any of our music lesson campuses, we have it available at all of our spots too.
Fantastic. Congratulations on this, man. I think you're going to help out a lot of parents.
I hope so.
A lot of parents. All right, stick around. We got more of the show coming up. Don't go away.